Hey guys, and welcome to the video. In this video, I'll be covering and showing you some gameplay footage from Rocket League's newest free DLC, the Mutators. It's essentially mods to the game to add things like faster boost or even a different shaped ball. Here at the start, you'll see some footage of me and my friend Nighthawk just mucking around with some of the settings, and we get quite an hilarious result. We get the ability to fly around the room, which is kind of cool, but it was a bit hard to handle. Alright, let's get down to the nitty gritty. With this update, you've got the addition of a new game mode, which is Mutator Mashup, which is essentially a mashup of 6 game types: Moonball, Demolition, Beach Ball, Timewarp, Pinball, and Cubic. So let's get into a little bit more detail about each mode. Moonball's mods make the ball size larger and the gravity low, as if you were to be playing on the moon. This is a pretty fun game type, except you have to get used to the ball staying up in the air as long as possible, as well as your own car if you do jump. It's a little tricky, but it's not a fancy game type, but it's still pretty fun nevertheless. Demolition is an intense game mode with explosions everywhere, and I mean everywhere. With Demolition on contact, any player you run into will be destroyed and sent back to their side of the field. However, since it's on contact, if 2 cars collide, both cars will be destroyed, as you can see in the kickoff of this clip. This can make for some crazy goal-saving moments. Alongside a heavy ball and high gravity, don't expect the ball to leave the ground for too long, as it'll come back pretty quickly. Beach Ball is a drastic change to the gameplay. With a gigantic sized ball, it makes it hard to sneak it past the enemy team and into their goal. Tied with a high bounce and a super lightweight ball, you'd think the slightest touch would send the ball flying. Well, you're wrong. The ball, being such a big size, is extremely hard to push from one side of the field to the other. It's also quite easy to hit the ball due to its size. Beware, however, to time your hits correctly or it'll bounce right over your head. The game I played online lasted a whopping 18 minutes before someone scored. So 3v3, this game type is hard to score, and people may struggle to enjoy it. My tip is to try to keep it in the air and juggle it downfield as long as you can. Timewarp is probably one of the most unusual game modes added to Rocket League. The only change to this game mode is the game's speed, which is now called Timewarp. From what I can tell, as someone is aiming to hit the ball, time will slow down. This makes for some pretty epic moments and can help with timing shots or even anticipating a shot for interception. This mode, 3v3, would make for a very thrilling and intense game, and it is definitely my second favourite game mode that's been added to the DLC. The game mode Pinball is exactly how it sounds. A small, lightweight ball with high bounce and max speed. You can only imagine how insanely random this mode is. Lining up a shot on goal is almost completely random, as the bounces of walls and corners is almost impossible to predict, making it a hilarious game to play with friends. Lastly, we have Cubic, which is my favourite game type added. It's not hard at all, it's just unpredictable as hell. The only change to this mode from a normal mode is with the shape of the ball, making it a cube, as well as slowly regenerating your boost, which is kind of cool. This makes it easy to stay with the cube and go for the goal. The shape of this ball is still easy to hit, but you have to manage the bounce, which is where it gets a bit tricky. I scored a few insane goals where the ball bounced off an axis and went higher than the opposing team would have thought. It's pretty cool. This mode is just a nice change and is definitely the game mode I enjoyed playing the most. With or even without some friends, it's a good laugh. The new DLC is an awesome add to this game. It's free and it breaks up the gameplay with your classic matches. It's a nice alternative and it keeps the game fresher for longer. And it's simple to swap between playlists, so if you're getting a bit frustrated and losing a few games in a row, go to this, relax, and laugh at the ridiculous that will follow. So what do you guys think? Have you tried this new DLC yet? What do you think of it? If you haven't, I strongly suggest at least giving the playlist a go for at least a few matches, and I'm sure there'll be at least 1 or 2 game modes that'll make you laugh and want to replay them. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Rumour has it there's a free Fallout 4 antenna coming, which I'll probably do a little bit of a video on that. Who knows? Time will tell. See you guys.